to hear a few words from our president, Lisa Dashman.
I want to welcome everybody who's here and everybody who's watching there to this wonderful service. I hope you've enjoyed the music, the words, and the spirit. Some of you know that I spent about 40 years in marketing and advertising and communications. Actually, I still am because I'm writing about it now. In advertising, one of the most reliable ways to get attention is to use the word new. New flavor, new fall fashions, new handy size. Now, new is often paired with the word improved, which never made much sense to me. How can something be new and improved? How is that possible? I don't know. Over the last year, a number of people have asked a question that basically boils down to, will life at Temple Israel ever go back to the old ways, meaning ancient pre-pandemic times? My answer is, it's doubtful. And that's a good thing, because it leads to adaptability and opportunity. We already have had a sizable chunk of adaptability. I haven't heard, for example, a single complaint about Shabbat services running just under an hour. Thank you. And nobody seems terribly upset that because of the switch to using Zoom exclusively, Torah study has more than doubled in attendance. Gotta wait for the line. Including participants in Florida, Connecticut, North Carolina, Idaho, Germany, and California. Now remember, California means getting up to make a 6:30 Saturday morning Torah study meeting. What about opportunities? Well, with the sale of the Yorktown property, we have the chance of making some long overdue renovations to our building and our grounds. By the way, those proceeds by law cannot be used to offset operating costs. So don't get the idea that we can do away with the annual membership commitment for the next century. We also have the opportunity to embark on a strategic plan for our future. Beginning this fall, a task force will evaluate Temple Israel's vision, mission, and objectives, with the overarching goal of making sure that Temple Israel remains vibrant and relevant, both today and long term. Leading this major endeavor will be congregants familiar with the facilities, the finances, the purpose, and the history of Temple Israel. Thanks to our environmental task force, we have the opportunity to do a thorough evaluation of how we're meeting our green goals. Starting this month, the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority will survey our building and grounds to provide recommendations to improve energy conservation and efficiency. Now, there are individual opportunities too. Can you be extravagantly welcoming? Can you be audaciously generous? And I'm not talking only about financially generous, but about your time and your expertise. What's the best way, the most satisfying way for you to engage with this sacred community? There's a list in the lobby of all kinds of activities for congregants of all ages, and you can take it with you if you don't already have one. And we have a variety of committees, which you are warmly invited to join. Many of these activities and committees didn't exist until a congregant came up with the idea. So if you don't see something that intrigues you, let me know what you suggest, and maybe we can find a way to include it. Let's go back to new and improved. Is Temple Israel new? No. We are 75 years old this year, and our involvement with social justice actions and our reputation for exceptional musical ability continue to grow. Is Temple Israel improved? It depends. If improved means different from the original, then yes, we not only are different from when we were founded in 1948, but we are different from last year, even last week. If improved means more opportunities to engage, more agility to change, more hope for future stability, then yes, we are eager to flourish and prosper, to reach for our vision of supporting the spiritual and religious journey of our congregants, and to provide the foundation for building a better world through teaching and living our Jewish values. But really, only you can decide. Improvement requires input, be it ideas, expertise, or financial. In other words, improvement needs you. Thank you for being the most important part of Temple Israel. I wish you all a happy, healthy, and fulfilling new year. Okay, that was a quick station break. Okay. The TOT program is at 3 p.m. today at Sinasqua Park here in Croton. It is followed by Tashlik at 3:30, a brief ritual where we symbolically cast away our wrongful actions. Please consider bringing something that will not disturb the ecosystem when you cast it away. Dried leaves, for example, are a good choice. Kol Nidre is on Sunday, September 24 at 6 p.m. for the story service and at 8 p.m. for the adult service. On Monday, September 25, the Yom Kippur services begin at 10 a.m. All of this is on our website. You can check that out if you need to. Please help our local food pantries by bringing non-perishable food items on Yom Kippur. Place your bags in the lobby. Please be mindful not to donate leftover Passover matzah or other expired items. Please return your prayer books to the cart outside the sanctuary doors at the end of the service and return to your cars promptly. Have a sweet new year.
I have one other announcement for this crowd, which is that in our CJL, we've been teaching some of our young students the shofar calls.